sir. It's late afternoon as we approach the small house halfway up in the next block now. And here on the front porch, we find Mrs. Victor Gook all by herself. Sade is swinging gently in the swing, glancing over what appears to be an assortment of, Christmas cards. And here's young Rush, who's arrived on the scene unnoticed by his mother.
Greetings.
Oh, hi.
You frightened by your own flesh and blood?
I never heard you come up on the porch.
I crept softly like the panther.
I bet you cut across the yard.
No, sir.
You were awful terrible quiet.
That's because I got these tennis shoes on. They don't make a sound. What you got? Christmas cards?
Yes. You're going to sit down on them, are you?
Put them in your lap.
Mm.
Who's attempting to sell you Christmas cards this trip?
They already have.
Oh?
Pick up that brown paper wrapper once and examine what's written in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh.
I got caught off guard at last. Everybody in creation's been trying to saddle me with Christmas cards, and finally somebody made the grade. My neighbors, friends, relations.
Wow.
How you like that?
Did UNC outsmart you,
I'll
actually?
say she did. Read out loud what it says there in the upper left-hand corner.
Return to Miss Eunice Happers, Carberry, Illinois.
Now read in the middle there what's been stamped in purple ink.
Cash on delivery.
Cash on?
UNC sent a package of Christmas cards.
UNC sent the package of Christmas cards cash on delivery. I didn't know what was inside. I paid the fella his $2.46. Now I got Christmas cards.
I expect you figured it was a present, huh?
I figured it was something. Here's my little niece sends me a package, COD. It had never in 10 million years occurred to me to refuse to pay this fella $2.46.
You don't think UNC out and out tricked you?
Oh, of course not. Little kid that way. She just didn't realize. Naturally, Aunt Sadie will buy my Christmas cards, I bet she thought. But it makes me feel foolish. I've told your father 900 million times. You've heard me. That I'd never buy Christmas cards against my will, no matter how people pestered me. Well, look in my lap.
Maybe UNC will turn out to be the world's greatest swindler.
Oh, the child didn't know. Probably she just chucked the darn Christmas cards in that brown paper and mailed them COD without her mother even giving her permission. Well, that's the time you victimized your Aunt Sadie, you see.
Be a good little funny thing to tell Gov next time you're right.
I don't know if I want to let him in on it or not. He might jolly me too much.
Yeah.
You've heard me talk. No, sir, now. Nobody's going to shove Christmas cards down my throat in the middle of summertime. I don't care if it's landlords or neighbors or relations or who. Haven't you heard me say that 16 dozen times?
Yeah.
Look at my lap one.
Yeah.
I got Christmas cards, and I own them, and they're paid for. And it's summertime. I don't guess I better tell Aunt Bess the joke. She might get the wrong idea and think I'm mad.
Oh. Well, these are the same Christmas cards everybody else and their brother's been trying to sell you.
Yes, that's Toledo, Ohio Company. Here's my engraved certificate that entitles me to have my initials pasted in my hat. Here's my big important document that lets me park my automobile in Toledo, Ohio, 1 hour free of charge. And here's a new business they started just this year that permits me to shake hands with any 3 inhabitants of St. Paul, Minnesota I care to pick out of the telephone book.
Holy smoke.
All them grand, wonderful things I get with a single Christmas card order.
You're lucky. Well, one thing, you've got your Christmas cards now. You can put the kibosh once and for all on Miss Harris and the Brickmush Man and Mr. Erickson's daughter Beulah and all them other people that attend.
Yes, I can do that. I've already ordered my Christmas cards, Miss People. Who from? Why, from my little niece in Carberry, Illinois.
Sure.
Darn that you.
Cash on delivery.
Yeah, the scalawag.
Here's a dandy old favorite.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss and I'll quit being blue. This is Christmas 1942. One evening, just a few nights before Gov left on his inspection tour, we figured out poetry to fit this card for the next 10 years.
Well, don't bother telling me.
Give me a kiss and fill me with glee. This is Christmas 1943.
I believe I will let Bess in on the joke.
Give me a kiss before I get sore. This is Christmas 1944.
Of course, I wouldn't want to tattletale on you and see if she did send these on her own hook without permission.
Give me a kiss as the policeman arrived. This is Christmas 1945.
I bet anything that's what the little Dickens done. Up and sent me the package without anybody's aye, yes, or no.
Give me a kiss and please don't say nix. This is Christmas
Oh,
19...
yes, Rush. That's tiresome.
Yes, isn't it?
Let's put our fine, beautiful cards back in the box, neat and nice now. They can go in the bottom buffet drawer.
Okay.
Of course, I'm just out my lovely $2.46.
Why?
Poems on them are so ridiculous. I wouldn't mail my friends any of these. Well, here, for instance. You're ugly and stupid and mean as a fox. I wonder what old Sandy will dump in your socks. What dear friend would I send that to?
Well, they're supposed to be comical, Mom.
I'm not a comical person, though.
No, you're not. Not in this sense, anyway. You're not the belly laugh comedian type of individual.
Miss Apparat and Miss Brighton and Miss Keefers. Why, even Ruthie Stambottom wouldn't figure I was trying to be funny if I mailed them Christmas cards like these. They'd think I was either angry or insane.
Yeah, you're right.
You're ugly and stupid and mean as a fox. I wonder what old Sandy will dump in your socks.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Mrs. Victor Gook.
Yeah, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Mrs. Victor Gook. Or here, you make me awful sick and tired. I hope your Uncle George gets fired. The Yuletide season's here again. If I had a club, I'd smash your shin.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Mrs. Victor Gook.
Uh-huh. That'd be a nice one for me to mail to Mr. Buller or some other big muckety-muck in the kitchenware company.
Well, I believe these cards are meant mainly for men, Mom.
Probably so.
You know how men are. Oh, there, Vic, you old horse thief. How many banks have you robbed today?
Uh-huh.
Why, Vic, you rotten, dirty old pickpocket, you. Still stealing nickels from widows and orphans, are you?
No.
That's the way men talk to each other.
Mm.
They're really being kind of halfway affectionate.
Mm. Well, let's put 'em back in the box. It's almost time for me to go start supper.
Oh.
Oh, this is elegant. Get off my foot or I'll break your head. I believe I'll hit you with this wreath of holly until you fall over dead.
Man talk.
I'll say. Lay 'em in the box nice and even now. Maybe somebody can use 'em.
I can use them.
You, huh?
Sure. I'm on free and easy terms with my friends. Big, stout, manly, red-blooded Christmas cards like these that suit my various acquaintances fine. I wouldn't want to send my chum Bluetooth Johnson some little sissy card that said, roses are red and violets are blue, Christmas is pretty and so are you. I'd want to send him one like this.
Your hands clean?
Well, fairly clean.
Let's see one.
Oh.
Mm.
I'd want to send Bluetooth Johnson a Christmas card with some backbone to it. Like this, baby. I wouldn't trust a rattlesnake like you any further than I could throw a rock. Still and all, however, I hope you find $2 or its equivalent in the toe of your shabby, worn-out sock.
Oh, my.
Well, that's a manly Christmas card.
Yeah.
It'd make Bluetooth feel a warm glow of friendship.
Here's that give me a kiss one. You dropped it on the floor.
Uh-huh. Give me a kiss and I'll quit feeling blue. This is Christmas 1942.
I suppose I could sell you these cards if you want them so bad.
Fine.
Can you pay me $2.46?
You'd have to put it on the cuff a while.
That's what I thought.
No, but I would be interested in purchasing the merchandise.
Got them all in the box?
Yeah.
Put these diplomas and certificates and trash in on top.
You going to take advantage of the opportunity to send your hat to the Christmas card company and have them paste your initials inside?
I doubt it.
You going to take advantage of the opportunity to park your automobile in Toledo, Ohio for 1 hour free of charge?
Probably not.
How about this wonderful opportunity to shake hands with any 3 inhabitants of St. Paul, Minnesota you care to pick out of the telephone book?
Yeah, I imagine I'll let that slide, too.
Better think it over. Maybe only once in a lifetime a chance like
Give
this.
me the box. I'll put the lid on.
Hmm.
Another thing to take up space in the bottom buffet drawer.
Hmm.
Oh, you see, you little Dickens. Mailing your Aunt Sadie $2.46 worth of rotten Christmas cards, cash on delivery. After I'd said nobody on earth could saddle me with Christmas cards. All right, let's go in the house and see about supper.
Okay.
What you waiting for?
Well, I was just thinking. I like that one poem so much, the big red-blooded manly one. I don't know, but I'll order a bunch and mail a copy to all of my friends at Christmas time.
Which poem's that?
The big red-blooded manly one.
Oh, I forget it.
I wouldn't trust a rattlesnake like you any further than I could throw a rock. Still and all, however, I trust you find $2 or its equivalent in the toe of your shabby, worn-out socks.